All right, Doug, thanks. Your Rush Block continues with the arrest of a Texas Border Patrol agent.
Investigators this morning are calling this guy a serial killer. It is a shocking story. Our Janelle Ford joins us now with the charges against him. Janelle?
Russ and Lisa, this morning we pulled the 34 pages of court documents associated with this case. And I'll be honest with you, the allegations in here are sickening. Juan Ortiz is accused of kidnapping those 4 women, taking them to remote locations in the Laredo area, and then shooting them in the head. And police say their big break on this came when what would have been his 5th victim managed to get away. Now take a look at your screen. That's Ortiz's mugshot. The 10-year Border Patrol agent was arrested over the weekend. The 35-year-old is behind bars in Webb County Jail on that $2.5 million bond. He's facing 4 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of aggravated assault, and 1 count of unlawful restraint. Ortiz has confessed to those crimes, and that confession is creating a bit of mistrust between the community and the Border Patrol. The agency has gone ahead and released a statement about this. In it, they send their condolences to the families of those victims and condemn Ortiz's behavior. Sending it back to you guys in the studio.
Janelle, thank you, Janelle. Houston Police